Greetings and well met, family, friends, and subscribers, old and new. And I'm glad to see there's a few new subscribers. I hope you find my channel interesting. If you've got any suggestion, I do knives. Now, I only review what I have, but I've got quite a few. So, today, we're going to be looking at my 6 Khukuris that I purchased from Khukuri House, the mall, located in Kathmandu, Nepal. Hello, Sanjay. I hope you're watching. Sanjay is the owner, faceman, CEO of said Khukuri House, the mall. So, let's get on with the show. Well, first of all, we'll take a look around the room. Now, I have 2 new swords, a tactical wakizashi and a tactical katana, and what's hanging below is the tactical tanto, and we will be doing a video on those soon. And then, of course, there's my new section. Then, here's my the first section I did to put knives on. And the section where I have my buck knives, another sword, and that bottom is where all the Khukuris hang. So, yeah, lots of knives in this room. So, there are the Khukuris we are going to be talking about. And I have 6 of them. So let's start with the big one first. This is the Khukuri Cowboy. For when your standard Khukuri won't get the job done, maybe this one will. 5160 high carbon spring steel, differentially heat treated to the point where the spine is 22 to 25, the belly is 44 to 45, and the edge is 55 to 56. So not overly hardened. There's your little notch. There's the handle with grip tape, shrink fit grip tubing on it, because I was actually using this to clear brush. As you can see, it is full tang. Does not have a lanyard hole. And I bought this back in 2015, and I used to take it to Scottish festivals, and boy did I get noticed a lot, including a place called Nepal's in Estes Park, Colorado. And when I walked in, all of them, they all had to take a look, including the old cook, who was an ex-Gurkha, former Gurkha, yeah. And he approved because it was very sharp and very clean. 15-inch blade, by the way. Next, the Jungle Black. And this one has an interesting story. This is also full tang. It's got an exposed tang with a lanyard hole. The handle is covered with the shrink fit grip tape. It's got a half guard. 12-inch blade, very thick, up to 1 centimeter, 5160 high carbon spring steel, and the same heat treat. Oh, and the half guard. And this is what I use primarily for woodworking, clearing brush, chopping small wood. It's a very good tool. Now, it's called the Jungle Black, not because the blade is blued, but because when I got it, the blade was painted black. I polished that off and used Birchwood Casey Permablue and blued the blade. And I need to do it again. Got a couple places right there that didn't take. But yes, this is the knife that I would carry into the woods to do wood processing. I'd also carry a small saw. All right, next, one of my newest ones. This is the service model number 1. This is the blade that the Gurkhas are carrying, and there's one difference between what they're carrying and what this is, and this has a full tang, distal tapered, it's got a lanyard hole, it's got the notch, it's got a 10-inch blade which has been slimmed down and thinned out, and this is very fast, very lightweight, very durable, 5160 high carbon spring steel, and the same heat treat. And this knife really is a joy in the hand, and I can really see why Gurkhas love this blade. Well, it's from their homeland, but this is a combat knife. You could do other things with it, but this is combat first. All right, next. This is the, let me get my notes. The Mini Supreme Deluxe. And this is an 8-inch blade. And this is actually going to replace the Jungle Black when I go camping. It has an 8-inch blade, half guard, bird's head pommel with lanyard hole. It is full tang, if you can see it underneath the grip tubing, which I had to cut into sections to get it over the bird's head pommel. Half guard, jimping, and a place to put your thumb. So if you need to choke up, you can. So this has an 8-inch blade, very lightweight, very durable, and a very good tool for camping, because yeah, you can chop and split small wood with this. I don't think I'd go with anything over 3 inches. Maybe to split, but to cut I would use my folding pocket saw. All right, so there is the Mini Supreme Deluxe. I highly recommend this kukri if you want one for camping. This is a very good kukri with the 8-inch blade and the half guard, and like I said, bird's head pommel with lanyard hole. So an excellent all-around kukri. Next is one that I've actually taken with me when I've gone bike packing. This is the, let me get my notes, Super MJ Plus. Now this has a 6-inch blade. You've got your half guard. You've got a handle with indexed for fingers. You've got a little swelling back here. Full tang, of course. Same 5160 high carbon spring steel. Shrink fit grip tubing. So if I were to use this in a wet condition, like I have the rest, it would not get slippery. If you really want to go light, I highly recommend this one from Kukri House the Mall. The Super MJ Plus. Last but not least, the littlest one. Well, it's about time you got to me. And this is basically a scaled down version of the service model number 1 with the 10-inch blade. You've got a 5-inch blade, rosewood handle, you've got the swelling in the back, lanyard hole, but you've got brass, and as you can see, my initials, my J.A. Hart, that's me, has been engraved on the blade. And on this side, let's see if we can get it. So this is the Keto Kukri. And, you know, if I was going to like go to a formal dinner where they were going to serve meat, I might take this with me to slice the meat. Very useful size. According to the Kukri House the Mall website, This can be a gift kukri, also carried in the pocket. It has a very small sheath, and I really like it. All of these I have sharpened with my Ken Onion Work Sharp, and they are now all nicely sharpened. So, there you go. My 6 Khukuris. Is there another one in my future? Who knows? I haven't decided yet. So, stay tuned. The next video will be on my sword collection. I have 9 of them. Well, 8 swords and 1, that's either a sword or a machete or a sword. So, Sanjay, if you watch this, I hope you approve. I love all 6 of them. There is one more I might get, and that's called the Defender. It's got a D-guard, like a D-guard buoy. Well, it's a D-guard kukri. Other than that, take care, stay safe, stay sharp. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your nose to the wind, your ear to the ground. I have a feeling things are going to get crazy out there. And I'm out.